Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a beautiful day as always. So today's video is going to be my first video for the Beauty Tips Fridays. So for this video, we're going to talk about cleaning makeup brushes. Something that I don't do nearly as often as I should, which is probably why I have so many, because when you have that many, you just don't have to wash them every day, and I really hate washing them. But I have found a few different things that actually do work really well for washing them. So these is just some of the stuff that I've just kind of tried on my own. So I'm in no way an expert when it comes to cleaning your makeup brushes or doing makeup or anything for that matter, but this is just some of the stuff that I use. So the first thing is, if you buy one of these little things, you can get these anywhere for just a couple of dollars. Walmart has them, the dollar store has them, Sephora, Ulta, you can get them anywhere for just a couple of dollars. These work really well, wet or dry. So if you want to use like some baby shampoo and I usually will put a little bit like here on the middle, and I'll get my brush wet with just some hot water and I'll rub it in there, and that with just the baby shampoo, and that cleans them pretty well, and it does leave them feeling pretty soft afterwards also. I will sometimes also just use this dry for my brushes, like my eyeshadow brushes with powder on them, and just swirl it around like in between uses. And I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but that actually, even dry, takes it off pretty well. So the other tip that I have is, I have one somewhere. I cannot find it. If you could actually see the mess that is my desk right now, you would be surprised that I can find anything. So those magic eraser, not magic erasers, the magic, what is it? The magic makeup eraser cloth thing, I guess it's pink. I don't know. I don't like those for actually taking the makeup off of my face, because I just don't feel like it takes it all off, and I don't feel like it's very clean. But I have used it for like my eyeshadow brushes and my powder brushes in between using them, and that does actually work pretty well. And there is one side that's like you would get wet to use it like on your face, that it's supposed to take it all off, and then the other side is like an exfoliator. When I use that to clean my brushes, I use that dry. I don't wet it. And that works pretty well also. Another thing is this green clean makeup remover that you can use on your face. This does actually work really well for cleaning your brushes as well. As you can tell, I really like this stuff because I use it a lot. But if you just kind of take a damp brush and put it in here and then kind of swirl it around either on a washcloth or a paper towel or something like that, if it's not like super, super dirty, this will work, and then you can just rinse it off really well. And make sure, because there are chemicals in this, so make sure you do rinse your brushes off really well before using them again, and then let them dry fully. But this does actually work pretty good for a brush cleaner if you need one. Also, for those of you that receive BoxyCharm, oh goodness, my day hasn't even started yet, and it's, oh lordy, okay. You get these little foam inserts in every box every month. These things are great for cleaning your brushes. All you do is, so I have one somewhere that like I cut in a circle and I put it in an empty jar, and then I can just kind of grab the jar, and all you do is you take your brush into one of these like little indent areas right there and just swirl it around just like that. And like I think you can see in the camera that it is taking it off pretty good. So I mean, this was pretty dirty, so it was really dirty. I don't clean them nearly as often as I should, and I did just get done doing my makeup, so it's really dirty. But yes, for those of you that get BoxyCharm, do not throw these things away, because they do work so well for cleaning your makeup brushes in between using them. It obviously doesn't work quite as well for like foundation brushes or cream based or brushes that you've used like cream with or whatever, but for the powder ones that are dry, it does work really, really, really good. So I have so many of these like laying around the house because I do not throw any of them away because I just use them to clean them. So, and if you wouldn't know that, you'd just see them and think that I just collected foam for absolutely no reason at all. So, but yeah, I mean, this was pretty dirty. It got pretty clean. So this, ladies, keep these. All right, so the very last thing, if you have really dirty brushes, like I'm talking if you have waited way too long to wash them, the main, like, to get them really clean that I do is I take 1 cup of hot water and I take a half of a cup of distilled white vinegar and 1 tablespoon of Dawn dish soap, or any dish soap for that matter. And I put it in a glass jar and I mix it together, and then I just set my makeup brushes into that solution and I let them sit for 20 to 30 minutes depending on how dirty they are. And then I rinse them really well. Make sure you rinse them really, really well though, because otherwise they will smell like vinegar afterwards, and that's just not a pleasant thing to smell when you're trying to put makeup on your face. So make sure you rinse them really well. I have found when I do them that I used to just throw all of my brushes in together and do it all at once. But I found out that that's just not a good idea. And I probably should have thought about that beforehand, because then the foundation that is coming out of the, like your foundation brushes or whatever, it gets on all of the other brushes that you use powder on that maybe aren't that dirty, and then you just end up literally having to rewash them all over again. So don't do that. Wash your foundation brushes and any brushes that you use your cream products with separately from your powder brushes. And yeah, depending on how dirty they are, 20 to 30 minutes, and then rinse them really, really well. And obviously after you rinse them, try and get like all of the water out, and then lay them flat to dry overnight. And by morning they're dry and they're really soft and fluffy and look just like they did when you bought them. That works really, really well. So, and like I said, the only thing I've seen with that is if you don't rinse it off very well, you're just going to smell vinegar when you're doing your face. So that's not a pleasant scent. So that is for brushes. Now for beauty blenders or sponges, or I mean anything that looks like this. These I thought were just be super easy to clean. They're not. They are not. But if you go to the store and you get the Irish soap bar soap, not the liquid, but the actual bar soap, and you get it wet, obviously, and you just take your sponge or your beauty blender and you rub it on directly onto the bar soap for 30 seconds or whatever, and then rinse it off really, really well. Make sure you get all the soap and everything out of it, because then you can actually see how clean it is, and then you'll know if you have to do it again. But that is the best thing that I have found to clean these things, because these things are not always easy to clean. And I was just throwing them away and buying more when they get dirty, but like this is like $12. Like, things are expensive. So I have found that works really well for cleaning your sponges. So let me know if you have tried any of those things that I have just mentioned, and if you have, what did you think of them? Or just how do you clean your brushes in general? You let me know, and I'd love to talk about it. So yeah, so that is my, I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry because I do have to go to work. So that is my video that I have for you guys today. I hope that you liked all of the tips to clean your brushes, and let me know what you think of them. And I will see you all next time. Bye.